Okay, now I just
I
find
need
this
more
shit.
time.
Find things, even if they don't want to be found.
Yeah, I'm gonna go stand here. La, la, la. There it is. Come on. Okay, well, according to this, it's not going to.
I need more time. I need time to do that.
Okay, that's. Oh, because that's not it. Okay. Why is this not doing this? Okay. Come on. Okay, that's not what I want. Get rid of that. Okay, if anybody happens to be in here, I'm still... I don't know why. It doesn't let me... That's supposed to have been deleted. That's right there. According to this, it turned itself off. Okay. Let's go back to the town. My tablet hates me at the best of times, so let's just see if this is even going. Yep, here I am. Yep, here I am. Okay, how long has this been going? Yeah, that's right. Yep, here I am. Okay, how long has this been going? Yeah, that's right. Yep, okay, let's do this. Okay, let's do this. Okay, let's do this. There we go. Okay, let's do this. There we go. That's not what I want to do. There we go. That's not what I want to do. I'm just fighting with my stuff. Right now, it's not the end of my world here. I'm just fighting with my stuff. There it is. Right now, it's not the end of my world here. I'm just fighting with my stuff. There it is. Right now, it's not the end of my world here. Okay. I'm just fighting with my stuff. There it is. Right now, it's not the end of my world here. Okay. I'm just fighting with my stuff. Okay, now if I've done this right, which I probably haven't, if I've done this right, then any chat should show up on the video screen. Anyway, if anybody's just wondering why, I am not switching this to a gaming channel, just in case anybody's concerned. Because I just do whatever makes sense in my little world at any given time. Oh, I went to the wrong town. I got 10 minutes to do that one, though. I want to do that one. Oh, God, where? I got time. So basically, this is the video game I talk about. Pardon me. This is the video game I talk about way too much. So I am just playing today because I'm derping and I can. Where am I going here? Turn on the GPS. I am just derping along. I know that some of you guys have said they wanted to see the game that I talk about all the time, and this is it. I'm just doing some derpy stuff and leveling up today. I'm not trying too hard to do anything. I'm all about the leveling. Because I'm only level 39 right now. Only. Anyway. That's what I'm doing today. I had the was goodness, and it's like, I want to go live today, chat, hang out, do whatever. But, I
need more time.
I didn't really have a lot going on this week where the sewing was concerned, which is absolutely fine. The little bit of stuff that I had to do, I don't really want to go live for it. I had my sedation dental. I had my sedation dental earlier in the week, which is fine, but where is it? There's my bruising. It just looks kind of squick. I know that some of you guys, I show you the bruising, then I'd like to tell you about it. Anyway, absolutely no pain or discomfort. Everything's fine as usual, but it's a little squick to watch a video where you're watching you're watching me sew. Here's my hands and arms all covered in this big nasty bruisalicious bullshit. So I thought I'd just this is a good day.
I need more time.
This is also just like 3 days into the new season.
Are for naught, mortals. This realm is mine.
Where is it?
I shape
There it is.
as I wish.
Trigger that ability. So I just thought this is a good time to go live on this. Relax. If it's too loud or if the volume is too low, if there's anything going on, let me know. This is like binge week for the new season, but it's binge week for the new season. I think I've done like 4. I think I've gone live like 4 different times this week. But I'm not switching over to strictly video games or anything like that. But I'm mostly just messing around. Today's not a sewing kind of a day, so yeah, here we are. But anyway, where is he? Where's the dude? I'm just kind of derping right now. This is this game plays like there's like an open world, so there's other players in here right now. Their levels are way higher than mine. Hi, Hershey. Yeah, oh, I thought that was going to show up on the screen, but it didn't. It's okay. No, thanks for stopping by. I'm just chatting and derping. Like, I mean, this, I do not know how to describe this for anybody who's not into gaming, but this is like an open world thing. So there's all kinds of other people playing at the same time. So, and my level compared to anybody who's like super hardcore about their gaming has already maxed their levels. So, oops, it's over here. Where is it? There it is.
I need more time.
I need to get a bunch of those things. So, I'm kind of an accessory to everybody else's gaming right now because I'm so far behind everybody in levels. So I'm just goofing around more than anything. No, come and hang out. Oh. There's bonus abilities and stuff when you go after these particular monsters, so we're sticking around. Oh, let me get out of there. I see some loot. No, I'm just hanging out. Like, what's everybody doing this week? This is gonna be our weekend. We already pre-decided that once the new season came out that we were going to binge the weekend and then slow down and become rational individuals.
Your insolence is at an end.
My guys are dead. Okay, what's going on here?
I need more time.
That's certainly not helping. There we go. My character's called a Necromancer, and I actually have minions, but at this stage in the game, and I always forget that at this stage of the game you have to work a little harder to keep your minions RB. Oh, there we go. I'm gonna press the right button. There's all my minions back up. At this stage in the game, the minions don't always do a very good job of keeping themselves alive. Yeah, it's going to be a fun weekend. We like our video gaming, and that's absolutely fine. So that's what I was doing. So we're just gonna derp our way through. I'm just building up some levels. This guy's called a Necromancer. I was bitching about my hand the other day because I got a tendency to a little bit of tendonitis in my thumb. No big deal. This character's really good for that because I can just run up to a mob, stand still, and my minions will take care of it for me. So I'll get through. Obviously, I'll get through it faster if I interact. But this is the easiest. Necromancer is the easiest character to play if you have any sort of a hand issue. Actually, this is a really good game if you have issues because you only have like 6. Ooh, what's that? Let's go over there. Let's go after a world boss. Oh, kittens! Oh my god, I remember the days of kittens. Oh, we had way back in the day. Way back in the day, I had roommates, and 3 of us had cats. 2 of the cats are pregnant. Here's a fucked up cat story for you. So my cat was pregnant, and one of my roommates' cats was pregnant. There was basically a boarding house. So it was like a bunch of us, right? So 2 of the cats are pregnant. My cat was pregnant. The roommate's cat was pregnant. Okay, so my cat has, I think it was 4 kittens. Roommate's cat had like 6 kittens, right? So we've got like 10 kittens in the house. We're just waiting for this to launch. So we've got like 3 adult cats and like 10 kittens in the house already. I forget just where the count was. No, 4. My cat had 4. I remember this because then my cousin calls me up. Their cat had like 5 or 6 kittens, and the mother passed away. So he's like, I can't do anything. My cousin was an asshole, right? So he's like, if nobody takes these kittens, and I'm like, okay, send them over. We'll figure it out, right? So my cat adopts my cat adopts those kittens, which were 2 or 3 weeks older. So basically, we ended up in a house with 17 cats, including all of the kittens. It was fucking crazy. And because my cat immediately went, oh my god, I want these, and adopted them, right? So basically, we had this house full of kittens everywhere. It was crazy. My cat immediately adopts these kittens. So I got stuck with having to, you have to basically go half and half, right? So we got everything we needed. What's going on here? So yeah, it was absolutely nuts. So we're bottle feeding as often as we can to complement the feeding, because my cat would not. As soon as my cat adopted those other kittens, there was nothing we could do to stop her. Not stop her, because we didn't try that hard, but you know what I mean. Yeah. That's my one and only insane. Well, I've got other cat stories because we all do. Cats are a lifestyle, but yeah, I don't know if you can see it or not, but I'm following another player right now, and he's level 53. He's like 13 levels above me, so I can just derp here and not have to worry about life too much. But yeah, 17 kittens. It was crazy. Yeah, I love them. I actually prefer cats over dogs. It's just didn't. We ended up with the dogs. We don't want to. We're in a condo. We cannot have a house full of wildlife.
I'm not ready yet.
So we just have to. So basically, we just have to stay in this area. And if you see the little tiny map up on the corner, that's the inset map. The yellow dots are other players. So we just have to keep killing stuff until the gathering legions. And then from there, a boss will show up and we'll get some cool loot. Hey honey, how you doing? I am level 40, baby cakes. Yeah, bottle feeding, yep. Well, the good news is, yeah, 17 kittens. The good news on 17 kittens was that there was a bunch of us in the house, and so everybody was quite helpful about it. So why are you doing a live with your... doing some homework for which cemetery I'll be doing a live from with my Xbox? Doing my... oh, you're doing your nails. Okay. So what are you doing? I gotta figure out the chat. I was hoping to get it to show up here. But it's not. Oops, I gotta go here. People forget that they have to go over here and kill that. This guy's got like a shield on him and you can't really hurt him till you take out the side pieces. Yeah, I thought I found the thing that was going to let the chat go up onto the... Oh wait, I think maybe the chat already has to be there. Come on, come on.
I need more time.
And there's loot. Some loot will pick up automatically and some don't.
Thanks.
Anyway. Let me go back to a town. Pardon me. I'm just gonna make burpy noises and stuff now. I took a pop bottle and I froze it so I can have ice water. But yeah, I am not switching this over to a gaming channel, by the way. I should probably repeat that regularly, just, come on, I don't want that. What was I gonna do? That's what I'm gonna do. HUD layout. Okay. Hi, Jenny. Yeah, I'm just streaming. I'm just streaming a game today. I don't have any sewing that needs to be done anyway. I don't have any sewing that needs to be done, so I'm, damn, why is that not... Okay. Nope, we're gonna do that. We're gonna do that. Play a witchy one. Oh, that would have been Baldur's Gate. Lisa still plays that one. Yeah, so I'm mostly chatting. There's a thing that I'm supposed to be able to do where I can. Well, that uses up 2 of those. There's a thing that I'm supposed to be able to do where I can have the chat right on my game screen, and I'm trying to see if I can figure that out. Because if I can, then I don't have to have a second chat up that I'm not seeing as well as I'd like anyway. Okay, what's that one? Doop-a-doop-a-doop. Oh, wait. I want my golem to be strongest. Yeah, everything's fine. So this game, you earn skill points as you go. Every single class that you have has its own special abilities that you can use. This game is all about tweaking all the things. Anyway, so yeah, so I'm not to gross you guys out. I got some big bruising from my sedation dental, which is fine. I don't feel a thing, but it's kind of squicky to be staring at it. Okay, where is there it is. Anyway, I don't have any sewing that I have to get done, and it was going to be kind of.
First Carlo, now Leah. There's something out there killing us, and no one will do anything.
It was going to be kind of pain in the ass. Now I'm just going to do. Why is that in the way? Oh, there's another one. I need. There's a thing I need, and I need to do certain things. I have an objective. In the. That's what I'm going to check. Just a second. Nope. Of course, just a second. I just fucked up my chat again. Okay, we're just going to do that. Bring it a little closer so I can actually see it. There it is. There it is. Are you made of something in the game as the cryptid?
This realm is mine, and I shape it as I wish.
Mount up. Where am I going? I'm going up into that area. So yeah, this game just dropped like, what, 2 days ago? So it's binge week. It's time to try something new. I'm not going to be gaming all the time. I'm just going to get repetitive and just say it over and over again. Anyway. All the green, every monster that's got a green shading on it is gives me points towards bonus stuff. What the heck? That just disappeared. Come on, up and around, up and around. What's that doing? Maybe I'll check that in a minute.
I'm not ready yet.
All the red explosions are me. Well, not all of them, but...
I need more time.
There we go. Levels and loot. That's what I'm all about right now, is levels and loot. Are you made of mud in the game as the cryptid? Oh, the golems. Okay, so I've got a golem. There he is, right there. But I have an iron golem. There's mud, blood, and iron. You can. There's different types, so you can level them up.
My burden is too great.
Oh, my bags are full. I'm still getting the hang of this stuff, because apparently all sorts of things, but you got to go from one area to the other. And this is what I need. Come on, come on, come on. Be there, be there, be there. There's seasonal objectives that you can get in the game, and I have to activate those eyes to get them. They're hard to see because you got to do it. Yeah, okay. In traditional folklore, golems are made of mud. Golems are made of mud, and they are magically infused. All the things, right? Of course, in the game, they don't have to follow the rules. So in the game, in the game, you start with a regular golem, and then you can upgrade it. There we go. There we go. That's my ultimate skill there. You have a good day, Hershey. Come on.
I need more time.
Take care of that. Oop, that's gone. Let's go over there. Yeah, so this is my life for the weekend. What's everybody else doing? I don't think there's anybody in right now, but no pressure. Oh, I can't go that way. I have to go that way. One thing I like about the way I've got it set up right now is that I'm on a, I've got a controller hooked in, but I'm running the game from my PC using a controller, which means I get to go back and forth. I will say that this is probably the easiest game I've found for my hands. Do that.
You look like you've seen battle.
I'm trying hard not to try too hard right now. Because this game, things happen so fast. At this stage in the game, things are happening so fast that there's no point in trying too hard to be constantly leveling stuff up. Okay, we'll do that. And we'll put that. That's a two-handed sword. These are aspects.
You take care now.
And they are additional abilities that you can manually assign. Again, I'm trying hard not to try too hard. Those are minion skills, which I'm really relying on my minions. At least right now. Wait, that's already go. That's already got them. Okay. So, where am I at? Okay, what else was I gonna do? Okay. There's another one right there. When does that start? 58 seconds. I do two things over here. It's kind of funny. I like to watch people game once in a while, but the weird thing for me is that nobody ever wants to be seen getting killed, leveling up, doing the basic shit, right? Okay. Now I'll go in there afterwards. Okay. Do 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 do.
We'll be tested now.
It's funny. I could have a lot of fun. Just oh. I did it again. I keep forgetting.
Your efforts are for naught, mortals.
That's a side quest. I keep forgetting that my minions don't have as much life as they're gonna. Later on in the game, they're gonna get enough life that I almost never even have to check on them. But for right now, that's not the case. I also don't have nearly as much healing as I'm going to have later, so... So I have to watch that as well. It's kind of funny. This character here does really well with bone skill. Right now I'm focusing on my ultimate skill called Bone Storm. And then later I'll be switching it over to what's called Blood Wave. Oh, there's another one. There. I don't know if you're seeing those little floating eyes. I don't know if you're watching or not, Lisa, but those little floating eyes that I keep going after. You need to trigger 12 of them for an achievement in the thing. I'll show you in a second. Okay, there you go. I can play this. I can play this, and you can watch it from work to figure out some of the stuff that that we keep having to stop and go over. I play more than Lisa does, so I get a little bit ahead on knowing things. And then we get stuck playing catch up. Well, that's part of the game. I just got frozen. Come on, come on.
I'm not ready.
Oh, bad guy. The big bad just showed up. Where is he?
Your insolence is at an end.
I'm not ready.
This is a lot easier at this stage in the game when new players are going after stuff, because I will say that later on in the game, Later on in the game, when everybody's managed their objectives, this is the seasonal object. This is the season, and I need 2 more of these eyes. The betraying eye, I need 2 more of them to get this reward, and then I move on to this one, which I've already completed 2, so I'll get a bunch of loot, and then I've got to do that. I don't know what's... Oh, and now I've got to go over here. This is weird. This is a leftover from last season, so I got to go over here and get some of my Tree of Whispers bonus stuff. Hey, Tammy, how you doing? I'm just babbling mindlessly to myself while I play my game. I'm not trying too hard today. This game runs in seasons.
It is done.
And the next season just started. Boots. Stupid boots. Yeah, it's a fun game. It really is a fun game, and I will say that the one thing I really like about this game is that I have a tendency towards, I say this all the time, I have a tendency towards tendinitis. And, yeah, you can see my mouse. So, like, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can pick 6 skills. That's it. Because I'm doing Necromancer and I have minions, I very rarely need to use these skills. Unless I let my minions die, because that counts my minions for me. So you've only got 6 skills to work with. Depending on how you're setting yourself up. Once I max my level and start getting my max stuff done, I'm only going to be relying on 1 move. So I can get through the game quite well. Where's the other one I wanted? I wanted that one to make my golem stronger. So this is skill tree stuff. So you literally pick your abilities. You can only have 6, and you've got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. The squares are abilities, 15, 16. For these, you can only pick 1, and these are just bonus stuff. You can only pick 1. So you get to mix and match for what works best for you, which is what I really like about this. Where's my... Okay, that might solve some of my healing problems. What's this one? The 3% is nothing right now. I want my mages to be stronger. So you get to mix and match your skills, right? As you're assigning them. So you can put all of your energy into just having to use 1 or 2 skills. I've got mine on Steam, so I can use keyboard controllers or the controller. So if you have hand issues, getting it on computer and you can get it straight from Blizzard. You don't have to go through Steam. Means you can switch. I switch back and forth from controller to keyboard if my hand is bugging me. Like the joys of gaming when you're a fucking old fart. This lets... Oh, wait. I need blood.
My demons are quiet here.
Yeah. That's going to keep me healthier. So you've got basically the golems... You have war. This is all about my my minions. So I've got skeletal warriors, I've got skeletal mages, and then I've got golems, and I can pick. You can pick your bonuses and match your playstyle, right? And then this season, I always hit the wrong button. This season comes with these as your bonus abilities, and I'm gonna. Oh, I need to. Which one's that?
That is too expensive.
I'm just not even trying. I'm not even trying at this point. Basically, this game is really good. What am I doing? Or the opening's narrow, and this is a dark scene, so it's hard to see. Right now I'm focusing on leveling, so unless something has got amazingly stellar stats, I'm not even bothering. I'll just be a little bit underpowered. Gather up my stuff because I'm
hot. All things are available to you. For the right.
Oh, I've got elixirs. Okay, let me see what I've got here. What's that? Ooh, I can do this. Okay, this is called a nightmare sigil, and if you go into a nightmare dungeon, you can use the map and run to a dungeon. Or if you use a nightmare sigil, you get bonus stuff. Like this will give me 30% more gold. And the boss will give me better stuff too. I'm going to save that for just a bit. Anyway, it is really easy to get. It's really easy to get sucked into this game in such a way that you just end up. I want to open up more of my map. You can get really sucked into. I got one piece of gear, now I have to redo everything. It's like, but you can put as much or as little into it as you want. Anyway, I like it. Actually, what I really like. Holy shit, that goes all the way up and around. I think I'm gonna do this instead for a bit. This is such a FAFO game that I played my first character almost through until I played my first character almost all the way through. Oh, I have to go around. That sucks. See, there's a town there. Let's go back over here. I played my first character almost all the way through to max level without even knowing. I'm just like, I'm just gonna FAFO. I'm just gonna fuck around. I'm gonna derp, and it was easy. Of course, you can get in there and start looking shit up, of course. But I played for like the longest time. And the walkthroughs are weird because they do this by season. Every few months they start a new season. The new season just started like 3 days ago. That's why we're planning a binge weekend. But the basics are relatively simple to get started. The basics are simple to get you started, and the rest of it's pretty easy to get a general idea of what's going on. Now, if you're like, I really need to get to the leaderboards, and I which is absolutely valid. Okay, where am I going? If you're like all about the leaderboards and doing max everything from get-go, then you'll want to look a few things up. But the lookups are kind of weird because every time the season changes, something about the game changes.
I'm not ready yet.
Let's go. So, FAFOing is valid. But, it's definitely easy enough. It's easy enough to look up the basics. It's also easy enough to sort out everything else. I found it to be very intuitive. And yeah, you can match your stats. You can match your stats to your playstyle. I found it to be a little time consuming at first to get used to the idea of stopping every now and again to review your stats. But
I need more time.
But yeah, binge weekend. That's what we're doing this weekend. Like I said, they just started a new season. So where I'm in right now is called a Helltide. And if you look up here, where the wandering mouse is, there's my inset map.
I need more time.
There's a boss that spawns. Okay, these are my aberrant cinders, and as I collect them,
I need more time.
Right now I'm on a mini quest called Waves of Darkness right here. Pops right up. If you see the mouse floating around, you should be able to see it. So the basics of what you're doing are always available for you. It's got everything's relatively simplified. Every ability is a little different. Like I said, you can make it. I was playing on a rogue. I started on a rogue, which is fun, but it's too much button clicking for me, and my hand wasn't liking it. And you've only got like six character types to choose from, so there's that. There, I got 75. So, Aberrant Cinders, which is the one on. If you look right beside the map, you'll see this here, right? That's my Aberrant Cinders, and that's basically currency for this area only to get bonus loot. So you just collect those. You collect those as you're fighting through here. Obviously, you're going to get your levels and stuff. Another one spawned already. Let's go up here. I was just up here. Sometimes these will give you loot. You just find things and you click on them. You don't have to try too hard. This area here has changed into something else now, right? And you get. If you look at the inset map, you'll see that I'm inside a red area. There's already a couple of other players here, so this is going to be fairly easy. Yeah, it's called the Webbed Hatchery. So we're killing spiders. Might want to look away, Lisa. So you get extra Aberrant Cinders, which is your currency. You get extra loot. So it helps you get through this area faster. Basically, the idea here is to collect all the Aberrant Cinders, get loot, get levels. Obviously, every time you kill something, you get a level. Oh, there's 3 villagers here, and we have to protect them. We only have to keep one alive, so there's that.
I need more time.
I don't know where they are. Oh, there's one. Yeah, I just blow up everybody. It'll be fine. It's already done, I think. Yeah. Extra loot. There's lots of side questing to be done in here. There's tons and tons of dungeons. It's got a bit of a macabre theme. Oh, Jenny's had a yucky afternoon. Anyway, what else? I don't know. I can't... If you have any specific questions, absolutely drop them. I like it. It's pretty friendly. Like, this is me attacking. I've got one attack where I just hold the button down, and my other attack just lets me attack. Then I can let my minions attack. So this also has what's called Baleful Hearts. Why are they dropping? I should already have those. This has also got beside the cinders is what's called Baleful Hearts. The Baleful Hearts, if I can find it. The Baleful Hearts you get to keep. Once this ends, yeah, this gonna end in 25 minutes. Nope, that's a different one. Oh, there's a better one. Is that where I am? Where am I? 25. There is... I'm going to go for that one. What the heck? Okay. Well, I can't find it. There's an altar. There's an area where you'll find a boss. Let me see if it's up here. This is what I like about having the, Come on. I don't have any towns. Sometimes you have to literally be inside of an area before you can see what's on the map. The baleful hearts, you'll find an area with little altars, and then you just trigger them, and then a bigger boss will show up. And then the Helltide itself... I'm outside the Helltide right now. Let's get back into it. Helltides are fun. I'm trying to explain things while distracted, so that's definitely not helping. So, there we go. So basically, that bar underneath the, that bar that's underneath as it fills up, those guys start showing up, and then once that maxes out, you get a boss, you get another type of boss that will show up. Helltides are a fun way to just all action all the time. I'm not finding it. Yep, there's not one here. Basically, yeah, we'll just go up here. Collect stuff. I can't do that yet. I don't have enough baleful hearts. I mean, I don't have enough aberrant cinders.
I'm not ready yet.
And you can really make the game as easy or as hard on yourself as you want, which really helps too.
I need more time.
I think if you have any sort of, experience gaming, then the game will make sense very, very quickly, and it's kind of like, it's easy. I don't know, I like it. I'm only on normal mode right now because I'm just leveling up and not trying that hard, but...
I'm not ready yet. I'm frozen. That doesn't help. I let my guys die again. Okay, let me just do this. I'll see if I can find the baleful heart thing. Okay. Oh.
Want someone or something found, you find me.
Where's the nearest? God, that goes all the way down there. Okay. Let's try that one. Yeah, no. I'm not finding that. There's a special altar, and as soon as you see it, it's really distinct. But so far, I'm not seeing one. There's only usually one per section.
Spare a moment to
And if 2 or 3, this has got like this map has like 4 different Helltides connected. There it is. See that right there? We're gonna go right there. I don't think I'm gonna trigger it though, because I don't know that I can solo it.
That is a treasure goblin. There he is. Oh no, wrong button. Not very fast. Oh, I got him. I love treasure goblins, especially when you're starting out. I don't have enough to open this. See, I can't open this right now. I don't have enough. Okay, so I've got 12 baleful hearts. Where is he? He's up there. There it is. See, and you go off and you go right there and you put a, I'm sorry, baneful hearts, not baleful hearts, sorry. You put one baneful heart in each one of those 2 altars and then a big boss will spawn. Pretty sure I can't do anything. Pretty sure I can't kill it though. Oh wait.
I'm not ready yet.
Come on, there you are. Let's just do it. I don't think I can beat the baddie, but we'll find out. I am overpowered for the area, so. Nothing like nothing like a ultimate skill to just clear an area.
I'm not ready yet.
I'm gonna get one of those dudes too.
I'm not ready yet.
The really nice thing too is that depending on where you're, every time you change your skill level and whatnot, it changes the world itself stays the same, but you play to your level. Oh, there's somebody. There's 2 other guys in here with me. This will be. Which is already triggered. That's the boss.
I need more time.
Let's get out of there before I get killed. Okay, why is he still... Oh, he's something else.
My bags are full.
Yeah, you really feel like you're mastering this game when you have these great big giant... Okay, at the end of each Helltide event... Whoa, I'm not going to do that. At the end of... Actually, maybe I will, if those guys are going to stick around. At the end of each Helltide event, you lose any of the aberrant cinders that you've gained, but you don't lose the... and of course, you lose your progress with aggroing the different Helltide dudes. But the only thing that you lose... So you have to start over on the aggro piece. The only thing that you lose is the... aberrant cinders. Did they come back? Oh, one of them came back. I think one of them came back.
I need more time.
Blow up things! Yeah, pretty sure I saw 2 other guys. Find out, I guess.
I'm not ready yet.
Anyway. Where are we? There's somebody. I'm just gonna leave that. Oh wait, no I'm not. I'm gonna pick up that.
My burden is too great.
Okay. I'm just picking up what I know for a fact that I want without agonizing too much.
Not much to pass me.
I don't know why I'm coming in here and collecting this shit, because I can't do anything with it yet. Okay. Doop de doop. Doop de doop. Sort my loot. So you've got 3 bags. You got that. Well, 4 bags. You got 1 for your weapons and armor, 1 for your gems and runes, which are bonus items, and you've also got 1 for your elixirs and 1 for your keys and tributes. Come on over here. What on earth? Oh. Looks like I'm stopping to switch up everything. What is that? Your maximum number of skeleton warriors and mages is increased by 3. Wait. That one? That one's no longer working. That's okay. So I want the one that does 3. There we go. Get those skeletal warriors powered up. Yeah, the hearts accumulate over multiples. Yes. Yes. Okay. Let's just do that right now. Not really locked into what you want to keep as your... Oh, I wasn't killed. What do I think I'm doing? Reds, you can select 2. If it was yellow or blue, you'd be able to select 1 or none. Maybe let's see what I've got. Okay. Nope, I do not want that skill. Okay, that's a good one. Okay, I only want Bone Storm duration. There we go. There's that one. I also... Nope, I'm not touching that one. Well... Okay, any of the bone stuff is fine. Okay. Oops, that's the one I want. Wait, they're both there? Bone and sever. Okay. Okay, those are done. That's done. Cool. Let's just do that. Mobility. Necromancer is one of the... I think Necromancer is the slowest. Oh, the wings. Yeah, the wings are really cool.
Stick to the trees and keep safe.
Okay, if you notice that I'm in the middle of my own little private army here. So the wings are just... they're just cosmetic. They don't do anything. But I like to have wings on so that I can spot myself in the middle of my own crowd. Because, like, you notice how mashed up everything was? How just in a big freaking pile of shit? So being able to spot where you are, especially if you're, like, chilled or something, it can be surprisingly weird. See, like this. Even though the screen centers on you, it just doesn't always feel like it does. I don't know how to describe it, but it can get spotting yourself in those big giant piles. Okay, so the first thing that I didn't put it on those. Okay. So this has a reinforcement cooldown is reduced by 25%. That's a codex ability, and I've got to switch that out. You can only have one. Yeah, spot. I don't think that I would use them. I don't think I would use the wings normally. I wasn't using when I was doing the when I was using the rogue. I didn't feel the need for it because the rogue doesn't have all these minions that run around. But you're walking into this big giant mob. Yeah, in Diablo 3, I would either have to activate a skill or run to the side to find myself in a cluster. Exactly. That's the only reason why I'm using the wings, is so I can find myself. I don't have Blood Mist. Oh, well, there you go. We'll do that. The sad part is that I'm building everything around my Bone Storm ability. And the reality is that once I max out, I'll be switching over to Blood Wave. Once I get it, I need one particular piece of armor, and then I'll be able to. Yeah, we want our minions as powered up as possible. I don't want that yet. Nope. Nope. This is the thing that I try to avoid. I don't know. Well, you said you're playing Diablo 3, so you may have had the same. You may have had a similar issue of you're leveling. Things are happening so fast that when I cast a skill, I'm gonna do that because I don't have a lot of. So obviously I'm focusing on powering up my minions, so skeletal warriors and mages increasing by 3 is something I want to leave alone. I don't know if I'm going to change that or not. I want to see if there's something else. Fell Gluttony. Oh, cool! Look at that. More power from there. You can power up your golem in such a way that it's basically as strong as you are. So these gems, depending on where you put them, will give you like if you put it on a weapon, you'll increase your critical strike. If you put it on armor, you'll improve your dexterity, that sort of thing. So, oh, I can go do that. I don't want to do that just yet. And these are. What do I have on that one? Cast Evade. Every time I cast Evade, I will gain 10 movement speed, which is nice. Every time I cast an ultimate skill, I will... Okay, ultimate skill is worth 150 offering. 100. I don't know if I want that. Oh, well, let's just add to the pile. Get my spirit wolves out there. Okay. Last thing, dude. So this is what I was saying about stats management. You're all over the. You're not constantly. Lisa's really bad for it. I'm going to call up my wife. She is really bad for every time she gets 1 or 2 things. Sorry, I'm just smacking around my controller. Every time she gets like, oh, I got one new piece of armor, I better redo everything. Calling her out because she does it. Okay, what am I doing? What was I looking for? Oh, and then these are my mercenaries. I have a mercenary and a reinforcement there, but that's bonus stuff. They show up. Well, that's what I was going to do. I don't need that, and I don't need that. I want to check. 1 essence per second. I'll leave the thorns. I don't think I need to change anything. Nope, I don't need 1 essence. I don't think I need. If I'm getting 1 essence on kill. I don't care. I really try not to come in and do this until I've gotten 2 or 3 levels ahead of myself. Okay, now I want to get in here. I want to get back in here to any of them. Erg. Okay, I got to go over here to the tree. This was the bonus content of the last season, and you still collect stuff towards it. Yeah, exactly. No, that's fine that you do that. I don't care. I'm gonna tease you anyway, though. It's my job. It is my job to tease you and say shit. But anyway. Yeah, and we just had our collection up here. Ooh, greater collection of helms. Let's see what happens.
He's back.
This is open the treasure chest. Da 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 da. I should have double checked this first. Skeletal Warrior Mastery. Ugh. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. I don't have to agonize over that. Yeah, it's not worth redoing everything just for 2 pieces of stuff. I'm gonna stop myself. I'm gonna be my own worst enemy. Avoid temptation by getting rid of it all right now. Okay, yeah, I don't need to do anything else. Let's check my map. Check that. I gotta get that reputation. Yeah, when playing with my brothers, they'd say, "Are you done yet?" Yeah. Okay, if you like character building, you will love this. You will love this game if you like character building, because there is... Like, what did I just do? I had... No, I don't want the map. I want this. Okay. So there's your skill tree, right? Once your skill tree... Once you reach 60 and max level, and you can get bonus skill points. So you have your... You get a skill point every time you get a level, but you can earn bonus skill points as you move along. Yeah, I want to do that. So you can, I think it's up to 14 or 15 additional skill points. So 60 plus like 75 skill points. So you can go crazy on that. Then when you're done, I can't click it yet, but it's up here on the top. It's called Paragon levels. You can get up to 300 Paragon levels. Each Paragon point lets you build something. Yeah, the mechanics are super involved. And they're as involved as you want to make them, right? So you've got that to do. You've got this. So, okay, so for this... You choose whether... Okay, this is just the skeletons, right? That's just these guys right here. That guy right there. So you can choose whether you want him to be a skirmisher, a defender, or a reaper. If he's a skirmisher, you can raise 1 additional skirmisher warrior, which I've got turned on, or each time you critically strike, or you can get a bonus by not using him at all. So there's 2, 4, 6 actions for depending on your type, and 3 different bonuses to choose from. So if I want to change it, I just Go over here, click that. Skeleton defenders take 99% reduced damage, right? But I'm going to stay up here with that guy. I can do the same for mages. Three different types of mage, each one with 3 different options. Same as my golem. Why am I at a blood? Oh yeah, I want my blood golem to absorb damage for me because I'm not squishy, but this guarantees me to live longer. So you've got all of those. You have a mercenary, so that the mercenary that you choose, they have their own little built-in skill tree. Okay. Close that, and your reinforcement has a little thing. So you've got, I can take Variana and make her the hired mercenary and make Subo the reinforcement. So they have slightly different benefits. I really like Subo because, let's go down here. I can see the bad guys, and that I keep Subo out as my main mercenary because he shows all the enemies on the map because he's a hunter. So there's that. And then where are we here? Okay, so now you've got all your weapons and armor. Obviously, the changing out your weapons and armor changes your stats, right? So let's go up here. I'll just do one right quick. So you can create gems. Each gem gives you different abilities. Depending on whether you put it on your weapon, your armor, or your jewelry. So weapon, obvious. Jewelry is the amulet, and the 2 rings on the amulet on the side. Armor is everything else. So you get so you can get bonus abilities. This goes up to level 5. As a matter of fact, I should make one of those and switch it out for that so that my ultimate damage is now 30% stronger. See? If I put it on a weapon, I get plus 30% to my ultimate damage. Yeah. 2 people can be playing the exact same character and be completely different. It's like fucking crazy. But there's more. Just wait, there's more, right? So we do that. Skulls are, so I've got to level 3. This goes to level 5. The more you collect skull chips, the more you can make. Like, look, I can make 204 chip skulls, 20 skulls, 2 flawless skulls. So I'm not. Wait a second. Do I need any right now? Yeah, 120 armor. So let's make 2. And now my armor is through the roof. 120, 240, plus the previous 80 from the other one. Oh, yeah, they're not locked. They're not locked. So, there's that. But wait, there's more. Now, these are called runes, and you get that. I forget how you unlock the runes. Once you unlock them, they kind of stay unlocked, right? So, you collect runes. The runes are... Oh, but wait, there's more. So, you cannot put a socket on boots or gloves, but I can move this over here. I can add sockets. This lets me add 2 sockets. I don't know why it does this. This must be some sort of a thing. I've got 1 socket. I'm making 2, and sometimes it just automatically acts like you're hitting it twice. Okay, so now I've got 2 more sockets to use. So, what have I got? Oh, I can add... Let's go here. What have I got?
If I cannot be in the wilderness...
Okay,
yes,
I want that.
will do.
I need... Yeah, Dex... Okay, my guy mostly uses intelligence. Sorry, I've got... There we go. So now I've got a boost of 40 to my intelligence. But wait, there's more! So then you can come in here. Okay, I want to get rid of the chip.
I cannot salvage that.
I think I'm going to lose everything. Yeah, that's fine.
You lose a little mass to dust.
So I go to crafted gems. And let's see what I can do. I can do another flawless diamond.
The stars made
So now I've got plus 30% to plus 30% to my ultimate, plus 30% more. Yeah. Okay. Now just to clarify for you, Lisa, whenever you destroy your gear, yeah. So if I recycle my gear, I get my gems back, right? But if I recycle the gems directly like I just did, you don't get it all back. You don't get, like, so if I make 10 chip diamonds and then break them down and then salvage them, I won't get 100% of it back when I do that. Okay, so this is... Why am I having such a hard time with which one the orange one is? This will give me 32. I've got 22 intelligence, so I'm going to do these.
Well done.
Okay, I'm going to keep those. I'm going to keep those because if I switch something out on the fly, like if I'm going to switch out for a different ring that has a socket already in it, then I can just switch out immediately. And so these here add an extra. Hi, Gail. Diabloception. So these are called runes, and I've got some already active right now, right? So okay, you gain 75 offering whenever you cast Evade, right? So you put that on the top. That would go in the top slot. In anything that's got 2 gem slots, you can only do 2 though. You can't do a third one. That's why there's not one there. So every time I cast Evade, I get 75 offering. And when I accumulate 400 offering, I can increase my damage by 100% per second. Or okay, so if I use this and this combined, then every time I cast Evade, I will get 2.5% critical strike for 5 seconds, up to 25%. So I would get 3 stacks of that. Yeah. Yeah, no, this is crazy. This is absolutely crazy. And then, we're not even, and then, you go over here. This is, the Codex of Power is the orange ability. Let's go here. The orange ability, imprint, each time one of your you can change them. You can change them based on whatever your abilities are. You can only use one. So if I have Conceited Aspect, I cannot add it to more than one item. But so you can mix and match. And you can usually choose between 1 or 2 different types. Okay. And then you can go over here. The affix on this would be the 31 intelligence, 73 armor, or 7 thorns. Let's see if I got one that I'm actually willing to give up. 1 essence on kill, right? So if I don't want to change, if I want to change that, and you can even double check. If I change this is what I have a chance of getting. Any one of these abilities, if I switch it. But watch this. I'll do it because I don't have to commit. So instead of 1 essence on kill, I can go plus 10 to my resources, 4% to a lucky hit, which I think I'm going to do. Or I can just not change it. And resources are so freaking easy to get. I've got 5 million gold already. It took a while. I faffled my way through the game for 2 or 3 weeks learning all this stuff. Just because I don't mind. I like this, but I will do a bunch of stuff, then come back and work on it all in one shot. I don't stop and do it for every single item unless I know exactly what I'm looking for. But when you start a new character, for the very first time, you're building up slowly enough. Like when the new season started, it took me like yeah, 5 million gold. But I've only been playing the game. The new season just started a couple of days ago. I don't know if you. No, Lisa's at her day job. That's why I'm just derping around doing stuff. So if I want to try for something else, I would love to get that one. So let's see if we can get it. 6 life per 5 seconds. It's not much. So no change. Oh, I want my attack speed to go up. So we'll place that. Okay, so I'll take that. So you can. So which one was it? So now it's got the little blue dot, instead of the little tan triangle. I've now adjusted my attack speed. Yeah, we've got something to throw in the oven. Okay, but then we're not done yet. This is fucking crazy for resource tweaking. Okay, so you come over here
for whatever you need,
and you can pick an item. So this one's already been done, right? It'll tell you how many you can do. It'll say select recipe category. Sometimes you'll get 4 or 5 to pick from. So whichever ones, and you just pick from a list. Oh, this might benefit me the most. And when you pick it, you click temper. And then when you temper it, if you don't like what you get, you do have a certain number of chances to redo it. And then I don't have the required material for it yet. This one takes a material called obdicite, which I haven't been doing nightmare dungeons yet, and I have to be at level 60. This lets you upgrade your item, and every 4 levels it'll pick something to upgrade. Yeah. Anyway, so this is fucking crazy. This is why I tease Lisa about stopping to check everything on the fly, because unless that's a major part of what you enjoy most about the gaming, I enjoy this, but not in the way that I want to be doing it nonstop. Anyway, so that is your tour of how that works. This is the new season. I went ahead and paid for. I went ahead and. You have to use these up here to unlock this. There's certain stuff you get for free in the season. This stuff's all free. Like, so I got the horse already. There's the, so this is all free as you earn your, what the heck are they calling this, favor tokens. Or you can buy, I forget what these ones are called. Yeah, no shortage of comfy blankies. Snacks and goodies. Oh, yeah. There's my snacks. I had the Wasgunas. I wanted to actually get on and just sew this week. So because when I'm sewing, especially if I'm sewing something that, just regular shop stuff, I tend to be more, let's talk about stuff. But I've got bruises. Like I've got one there, and I have my sedation dental. I had my sedation dental, which I will never stop being a fan of, but I do bruise very easily, and the bruising's kind of ugly, right? So this just lets you. So this is just the barding that we're looking at. The horse is random, and it'll tell you what it is. So if you're not hovering over anything, you don't see anything. But you go over there, hover over the item from the left side there. Bloodhawk barding. It's mount armor, so it doesn't surprise you with what it is. I got 34 to spend. Maximum of 99. If it shows it on a cap mount, then you can only use it on a cap mount. Oh, there's that guy. Well, I'll take him. He looks. Yeah, so, and then just to double check, mount, Mendax, Beast of the Receiver, ready to claim. Claim. With favor tokens. So see, I can use 10 of those or 500 of those. Double check. And now it's mine. Yeah, they got... I'll show you my stuff in a second. Okay, so... Oh, I already collected the owl. I collected him. What's that? That's Mendax, and that's his... Armor. Man, let's claim it. Yeah, cap mount armor can only go on cap mount. So if you are playing and you see, oh, I like that armor. If you see it displayed on a cat, then you know you can't put it on your horse. You know what the funny part is? We did. Oh yeah. Okay, this is the one you don't have to pay for. Everybody gets this. That's just a portal option. I like. No, they're just your mounts. They're just the mounts to get you through the game. It is purely. I don't think there's anything in here. Yeah, cosmetic. You do not need any of this to play the game. It's 100% cosmetic. Star-crossed barding? Yeah, I'll take that. There's a limit of 99 tokens, so I will want to keep an eye on that. They just changed this, actually. There was a progression that you had to go through. DDV? Yeah, there's no game advantage to any of this stuff. It's just for looks. Sorcerer. And you got to watch out this one. You got to watch out for some of this stuff. Watch out is like relative, but check out this one. That's another portal. Like this one here, it's cosmetic only, but only a barbarian can use it. This is the rogue. There's not a lot. They're very similar, but you have to. But if you're like, so if you do multiple classes, there's the wings. Got the wings automatically. Okay, what was I looking for? Yeah, see, those are just cosmetics that go on your mount. Pride of Perdition, huh? Ooh, I have exactly 6 left. I have one mount that would look really good with this one on. Lisa knows to talk to me in Disney princess terms. Lisa talks in Disney princess terms. So there's that, and then we can go. Oh, and then there's a shop.
A wanderer returns.
Like this is, I'm not gonna spend my. This is for the platinum. So if you really want, like this is a pet. So the stuff from previous seasons shows up. This is the shop is worth looking at because in the shop, sometimes they'll have something for free. Add-ons.
My demons are quiet here. Mostly.
Oh, that's... Yeah, I don't know. Okay, what was the other one? Season... My season's not done yet. I still have to get 2 more of the Deceiving Eyes. Betraying Eyes, sorry. And then you go. If you bring up your character sheet, right there is your wardrobe. So there's the pets you can choose from. That one you earn right at the very beginning. The pets have a... Okay, there's nothing that changes. The pets are just purely cosmetic. But when you have your pet out, he will run around and collect loot for you. Not necessarily every last piece of loot. There's my little kitty. I like my little kitty. We'll play with the kitty today. We'll confirm that for the kitty. And then you go to the stable. There's all my this guy looks really cool. There's that one. I like this particular barding because it lets you see the horse much better. And there's that one. This one's called Reigns of the Bloody Steeds. That's blood all over him. Caldium Steed. Let's see if I can switch. Ah, here we go. There's my kitty cats and my horses. This one looks like a zebra. Yeah. This one's cool. And if you hover over, it'll tell you the name. This one, not sure what you call this one. There's Mendax. Oh yeah, let's get Mendax out. There's a cheetah, a puma, a tiger, a war cat. He looks cool. So there's the boy and there's the girl. That's their cousin. Let's get him up for a bit. I just got him for the first time. So for this guy, the only barding he can use is the stuff that's for cats. So it's down on the bottom. Oh, yeah. This is Scion of Hatred barding. This one's kind of creepy because it's got, like, things that are pulsing. Undercity Temple and Warcat. No, there it is. Okay. So yeah, so the purely cosmetic has no in-game effect. The only, like I said, the only thing that has an in-game effect is the pet. Yeah, I don't remember mounts most of the time. You know what? I'm gonna... Nah, I'll use that. So these are ones that I've got. I've only played one season before. I'm sure Gail, if she's still gameceptioning herself, I'm sure that she's got like way more than I've got. There's a thing that happens. Oh, and if I die, what happens if I die? Yeah, I don't care about that. Okay. Discard the changes. Okay, so we're going to go to Zarbanet. The thing that happens is, come on, especially if you're in a party. Yeah. So when you leave this behind, right? And it'll take me back to the Tree of Whispers. But like, say this person standing in front of my portal is a player, is another player. Yeah, that's absolutely. It is insanely customizable. But you only get like 6 abilities that you can use at a time. But like, say this player opens a portal. Like if he had just portaled in, there might be 2 or 3 of these kicking around the portal, especially if they're in the same party as you. So like if Lisa and I are in a party together, there might be hers and then mine, and then you click the wrong one and you end up going somewhere you don't want to go. But yeah, insane customization, like absolutely nuts. It's just, I love it. And I will forever ever die on this hill that I will forever die on this hill as somebody who's aging out of with the hand stuff. Oh yeah, because we figured out that if we're in the clan, we can have party chat. Because the one thing that I do... Okay, Lisa and I are so used to being able to talk to each other that if we're playing with other people from a group, if we're grouped up with other people and can't chat to them, we end up fucking them over. I don't know how else to make... I'm sure that's not how the other person's feeling, but like we tend to stick together, we discuss what we're going to do next, we chat. Yeah. Where am I going? I mean, I think saying that we fuck people over is probably a little harsh, but no, like it's like, oh, let's go do this, and then suddenly we're running off to do a thing, and whoever else is in our party is struggling to catch up. And we're so used to just chatting now. Oh, I don't have anybody out. What am I doing? There we go.
I'm not ready yet.
I gotta pull my, there we go. So now I've got 14. I got that ability that gave me... Yeah, Lisa's really bad for running off, so it's like, where'd you go? What you doing? Where are you going? Who are you trying to kill? So now with my bonuses, I've got 8 I've got 8 skeleton warriors. I've got 6 skeleton mages and 1 golem, so that's 15 minions that follow me around wherever I go. Plus, I've got my mercenary. Plus, I've got a reinforcement. Plus, once I get the right combination of runes, I will pretty much have a pack of 7 or 8 wolves following me around too. So these shrines just have bonus abilities. If you hover over them before you click them, they'll usually tell you what they're going to do for you. Yeah. Lisa does really well when I stay just a little bit ahead of her on levels. Because it is like playing with a toddler sometimes. I love you, honey, but it's true. Come on. But now you see why I need the wings. Oh, I went the wrong way. That won't hurt anything. There we go. Greed, if you hover on your little mini inset map, it'll also tell you what you're looking at. And I want that. And it's really cool because you also have built-in GPS. See? Now there's a little red line, just follow it. There's nothing here. Oh. The greed shrine will sometimes trigger and... The greed shrine will sometimes trigger and let you go wherever, and sometimes the greed shrine will send a bunch of guys your way. Come on. This isn't a very good one. Wait. Oh my god, no, that's what we did in WoW all the time. I would just go on follow. I would just put myself on follow and then just, okay, honey, where you going? Okay, I'm on follow. Off you go. And I would just sit there, la 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 la, until she got into trouble. Then I would like unfollow and start killing things for her. Where's my dude? Okay. Oh shit, I think I fucked up and let my, Yeah, I wish there was a follow function. I really do wish there was a follow. When I play with Adam, we're on the PS5, so we're on the same screen stuck together for better or worse. Yeah, this is our problem, is that she can just go wandering off like the toddler that she is. Yeah, see, I took too long, and now my aberrant cinders are gone. Ugh, what am I doing? A second, what was I looking for? I was doing something. Oh, that's what I want. That's just Helltide. Meh, I'll go there. Yeah, I'm not trying too hard to force anything to happen today, because...
Mortal souls.
Where is it? Oh, Yeah, so basically later on in the game, which I've kind of almost reached later on, then you end up gotta blow up all the bodies. Later on in the game, when you have your end game character sorted out, you're not stopping to go as crazy with the character tweaking, but it is a major. Well, you can make it as major or as not major a part. Might help if I was holding down the right button. But yeah, I started a rogue that was a little bit. I'm still gonna level up. I'm still gonna level up the rogue. I'm still gonna level him up to 60 and do whatever I'm gonna do. That's not gonna be a problem. But the rogue isn't gonna be my main character because it's too hard. I don't know if it was my imagination or not, but it just felt like it was too hard on my hand. Which is something that I'm in love with about this, is because, like I said, I can make it as easy or as hard as I want. In terms of controllers and stuff. Oh yeah, this is a PvP. This is a PvP area. I don't even know. By the time we started playing the game, nobody was in the PvP areas anymore. Mind you, I've gotten everything I want out of the PvP areas, so I don't know how popular they still may or may not be. I got a rune. Come on. This one here has a little timer off to the side. Nope. I have to do PvP events. Okay, we're gonna find out. Okay, so basically, my dog will pick up. Your pet will pick up gold and simple stuff. Oop, there's a guy. Let's see if I can beat him. He is the.
I need more time.
No, I'm not. Oh, I can kill him. Okay, let's go see what this does. Now, I would love some opinions, by the way. If anybody's still hanging around or stopping by later, I would love some opinions. I'm probably not going to do a lot of this during the day. If I come on live during the day, it's probably going to still be mostly sewing stuff because I'm just doing this to hang out. I'm not trying to turn myself into a gaming channel, or so I'm just a hang. I changed the name, by the way, to Peggy's Hangout because it's like that's all I'm really, it's all I'm really trying to do is just hang out. So I don't know if I'm gonna. I don't know how much gaming I might do during the day. Mind you, if the tariff stuff, we still don't know what's going on with the tariffs, and we just brought in a liberal government who are okay. This goes in some circles because up here in Canada, liberal and conservative are both pretty centrist. Really, there's not as big of a difference between liberals and conservatives up here, but the liberals up here are more likely to support. Okay, I just gotta wait for it to get to 0. There we go. Completing the ritual gives me currency towards buying stuff in the town. In the town that's in this area. Anyway, so each different party had a slightly different idea of how they were going to deal with tariffs and deal with negotiating tariffs with the U.S. and stuff like that. And I'm not necessarily sure that the Liberals have the better of the two ideas. They're the ones who just got elected, and we have a multi-party system. The Liberals got elected on a minority. I don't know what I'm going to do. Anyway, I'm babbling and I'm going in circles just because I can, and it's my channel, blah, blah, blah. But the thing is, okay, so we still don't know what's going on where the tariffs are concerned, and we knew that was going to happen. We knew that was going to happen because we were having an election, and we knew that either party, it didn't matter. Whoever got elected had slightly different ideas on what they were going to do about the tariffs. So we have no idea how that's going to work out, but that's entirely separate. I'm going to avoid temptation and just
steel work? Repairs?
put all of this down. So anyway, we don't know what's going to happen where the tariffs are concerned between Canada and the U.S. We don't, and we also don't know. And this is the reason why I'm like, okay, I know what I want, and getting what I want can be two different things, right?
Not when I'm in town.
The Liberals have a history, and this is a whole separate issue that's coming up. There's a really good chance that Canada Post is going to go on strike again. Oh, I got to go over here. And the Liberals, unfortunately for them, unfortunately for me, have a history of not being interested in back-to-work legislation or stuff like that. So the exact same issues that we had 6 months ago where the post office was concerned, we're going to get more of the same. Last time around, the strike lasted for a month, and they put a stop to it because it was too close to Christmas. This time around, they might not have the same incentive. Boots? Let's do boots. Anyway. Considering how volatile considering how volatile things are politically between Canada and the U.S. right now, I don't think it was really going to matter which party won. Don't forget, we've got 6, 7? How many parties did we count at the election, honey? 7 or 8? Anyway. So that's neither here nor there. Ooh, movement speed. Oh. No, I'm gonna avoid temptation and just get rid of this stuff. I do not want to end up having to redo the whole thing. Whenever you make a major change to a single piece of armor, and this here, by the way, so this one here is 8 seconds skeletal mage casts a blizzard, right? But if I break it down and salvage it, I can get that as new aspects that I can then add later.
Don't ruin all that work.
Yeah, 5 or 6 parties. Okay, so basically, politics in Canada is very, very, very insanely very different from politics in the U.S. The Liberals won, but with a minority, which means that they're going to have to be careful how they do stuff. Because if they don't, everybody has to play nice. That's the punchline. Everybody has to play nice, which is fine. I don't want that one. Because I don't sacrifice them unless I have no choice. Darkness skills. So anyway. You know what it is, Lisa? We have a no politics policy, so I don't want to start politics. But anyway. it's very unlikely that the Liberals are going to do anything to stop a postal strike if it happens. That's the punchline. So like it's one of those catch-22s. Like, yay, the Liberals won. Oh, but this one policy doesn't really help me. You know what I mean? It's like, I'm sure that, especially where U.S. politics is concerned, everybody knows exactly what that means, right? So no surprises there. But so they got the next month to sort out tariffs. Now that we have a new government, they're going to have the time to sort out Canada-U.S. tariffs just in time to find out whether or not the post office is going on strike. So that's kind of... Okay, do we have another one of those? Ah, we have one right there. Let's go there. So it's going to be interesting, and I hope it's going to be interesting in a good way.
This is fine, as far as towns go.
If I could ride my fucking horse. Hey, if I have my spot marked on the map. Built-in GPS, yo. You just look at the inset map, look at your little map, your mini map. I keep saying inset map, and most people refer to it as a mini map. I don't know why I can't, but that's okay. Okay, it looks like there might be one up here. Oh, I'll take that. So anyway...
Time to do that.
I think this is already partway done. Anyway, politics are politicking away, and I don't know if that's going to affect... I still don't know how that's going to affect me, because if we are having tariff issues and a postal strike at the same time, then I'm probably just going to go on vacation mode for the summer. Wait out the worst of it. And see what happens. Aha. Go on, get me down there, get me down there. I got it. I need one more. Ooh, the chapter's completed! Yeah! But yeah, that's my trying not to be political commentary. But I mean, I don't know. Like for some people, it's really good news. Depending on what kind of business you're in. Like if you're running a business,
I need more time.
And if you're running a business where if you're running a business and everything you do is going through FedEx or whatever, then a postal strike doesn't even matter to you. As a matter of fact, the postal strike might actually help you because some of your competition might take a break and will go on vacation mode for the summer, right? So, where it's lucky for me is that this is a side gig. Life is good. Nothing else is changing though for us. Nothing else is changing because the decks are being sent from the U.S. So everything will be exactly as it is already. But yeah, we haven't decided what, if anything, we want to do about that just yet. Lisa's like, just retire and play video games. It's fine. Or start putting my energy into quilting like I've been wanting to do forever and ever and ever. Okay, got one more. Okay, so I got... I'm gonna go to Ked Bardu. And do that. But anyway.
Win favor,
Okay.
friend.
I'm at level 47. I didn't even notice. I am just gonna. I'm gonna avoid. When I'm trying to do one thing, I try to avoid temptation by just not even really looking at it unless I'm looking for a specific piece of. I am looking for one specific piece of gear.
I need more time.
Oh, and I'm looking for that guy too. Treasure goblin! Yeah. Ooh-doo-doo-doo-doo. Sometimes they drop a lot of gold. But anyway.
No, please, no.
What am I doing?
The taste.
I'm not trying too hard.
I won't eat it. No.
I think everybody knows by now that I'm not trying too hard.
I'm here. We are not in Guran. You're safe.
Where am I? I want that. Don't want that one. Oh my god, I've got headphones on. Okay, I'm gonna go here. I think that'll let me go around to where I want. I'm trying to do multiple things all at the same time because I'm trying to not try too hard because, like I said, we're gaming all weekend. That's the plan, at least. We're gaming all weekend, so if I open up the map... Oh, and there's a really cool thing. If you're in a party, I'm sure Gail knows this. If you're in a party, you can teleport to where the other person in your party happens to be. What is that? Let's do that. If you're in a party, you can teleport to where the other person in your party happens to be. So if I open up the different villages and towns and we want to go somewhere, then I just have to go there. And then Lisa can teleport to where I am. And then she's just there. My derpy mood pays off. Oh, I gotta get the miners. Oh, we have to bury the remains. Basically, everything you do can be tracked on the minimap, which is also really nice. I think there's one up there. There he is. Yeah, my, there's a couple of abilities that I will be able to collect. Obviously, I don't have them just yet. There's a couple of abilities that I'll be able to collect that will basically let me keep that Bone Storm active, like, forever. Oh yeah, I went and did something else. Now what I got? There we go. And then once I get level 60, I start working on the things that will let me get my blood wave going. Mind you, unless I can get the pants that I need and then get my blood wave going earlier. Yeah, I don't know if I'll delete past. I just realized your comment there, honey. I don't know if I will delete past live streams or not.
I need more time.
I know a lot of people have really strong feels about it. Then again, if I end up taking the summer off, I don't know. I think if I take the summer off, if I take the summer off, then I can build up stock for the fall, or I can quilt during the summer. I just wouldn't finish them. Oh, there's a. Oh, he's a brown. Come on, where is he? There he is. Anything super special? Nothing I can't live without. Come on. I don't know why I did that, but oh well. No, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be casting any games. I don't think I'm going to be casting anything this weekend. Oh, I got to turn that back in. I think I've gone live like what 4 times this week already. The first 2 or 3 I went live to test and see how this was going to work. See if it was going to like overheat my computer, do this, do that. Oh, that's right. I got those to turn in.
Thank you for bringing this to me. This armor belonged to a friend and a brother in arms. I know this blade.
Every now and again you'll find stuff just laying around in the world, and then you can go turn it in and get some free. Okay. Okay, so I haven't completed any of these dungeons before. Some of these dungeons, yeah, this one here, 35% increased shadow damage to enemies afflicted by any curse. It is a necromancer skill. So if I want that, I can go complete it and then get it. Corpse tendrils, I'm not using right now, so I don't need to agonize over that. You get a bonus of some kind every time you do a dungeon for the first time, but looking for the one, just restore one of your primary resource from your crowd control. Some of them are specific, like this one here at the bottom. It's got the little helmet with horns icon, and that's barbarian only. So you'll get all sorts of stuff for doing the dungeon, but you won't. That's rogue. I'm not seeing anything for necromancer. I wonder if I've just got it all. Yeah, I found those items on the. I found those things on the ground when I was doing other stuff. Anyway. It's a goblin. Keep an eye on your inset map, because if you see a funny looking dude, that's a goblin, and you can go get stuff for killing him.
I need more time.
Where's... Oh my god, there's multiple of them. I don't know what he did, but yeah, I get a little excited whenever I see a treasure goblin. It's hard to spot their icons first couple of times, but once you get the hang of it, it's like, yeah, there he is, give me that guy! They always drop something. Every now and again, the baddies can drag you off your saddle, obviously. I think that's been something that's been in video games for a really long time now, though. I don't think that's a surprise to anybody that's played for even a little bit.
More time.
Oops, that's right. Da 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 da. Do 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 do. There we go. Checkpoint. When you first start playing, all of this, you can see this just above where it's in shadow. When you first start playing, everything's in shadow, but because this is my first run through the game, I get a lot less of it. See, now I can go back up there. Oh no, I want to do this. So I go back there. I don't know what the deal is. They take a second to register that they've been claimed. Oh, there we go. There. Let's claim it from over there. No wonder it's not doing it right. Yeah, I don't know why it says ready to claim and then it doesn't want to let you have it. Oh, that's why. Okay. God, I just gotta like... Reliquaries? Oh, right, I've got two. I've got 2 whole points and can claim some stuff. Yeah, I'm clicking something wrong here, but I don't really care. So this just, yeah, this one here just automatically gives you stuff. Why is that still lit up? Seven at the Unveilers. Upgrade boss powers to rank 12, 2 of 4.
I expect you that.
Oh, what is that? Mother's Embrace. Stats, attack speed, critical strike, lucky hit. I might not want that ring. God, this is horrible. Oh, that's why. What am I doing? Oh, that's what I'm doing. There we go. Get out of the way. Click and mute. What the hell am I doing here? Oh. I don't know if you're seeing this, but because I was standing on the frickin' waypoint, every time I tried to touch it, it was trying to trigger the waypoint. Altar of Cleansing. I forget what that is. Aha. Oh, I must be blood marked to use it. That's right. Okay. I'm gonna do those later. I haven't decided yet. Okay, I'm gonna go find... My stash is all the way over there. Screw that. Okay. Okay, the problem is that the unique ring... Okay, all that stuff that I was adding to the legendary ring, you can't do any of that with a unique ring. So I would lose my golem power. I would lose the golem abilities that I just added. I would lose the life per second. 33 to all stats would be nice. Golem. I don't want to lose my golem powers. And this is only a 543. It's a really high level ring, but it won't do me nearly as much good as I think it will. Hi, Jenny! Oh, nice. Always take advantage of it. Okay, I'm going to go pee in and decide whether or not I'm going to go for a quick pee and decide what I'm or I'm not going to do with that weapon, those weapons and armors, because I don't really need them yet. Right back. Ah. Okay, I'm back from intermission. Yeah. I would love an intermission screen that does parts. Okay. I'm already walking over everything without trying too hard. And I'm not really... There it is. I'm walking all over everything. Oh, I gotta start. I should spend it while I've got it, because we already know that pretty much the first thing that Lisa's going to do is ask me for 5 million gold and all of my runes. Okay. We'll think about that. I will think about whether or not I'm going to use that. Oh, keep that one out. I'm gonna switch out to that. It's got a higher DPS. Okay. No, I gotta go back to the... No. There he is. Come on. Okay, that's weird. Okay. Oh. I can't do that Legion event because I haven't done Alcarnis yet. Come on, I saw the... I guess it's already done. Oh, there it is.
Let's go.
Oh, just 4.3 mil. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's my wife. Yeah. Up we go. What am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. I'll tell you right now, the built-in GPS on the minimap is like next level awesome.
I need more time.
Okay, what's going on here? Begins in 45 seconds. Yeah. Yeah, married life, just take my shit. That's fine. Yeah, I don't know. So we've been agonizing back and forth. We've been agonizing back and forth about whether or not it's better for me to go ahead and take the summer off and let the political shit sort itself out so that I don't stress. I'm not in a position where I need to stress myself out. And it's like, maybe I should just take the summer off. Enjoy some gaming, work on whatever projects I want to work on. Stockpile a little bit. Nothing wrong with that, right?
Mine, and I shape it as I wish.
Because as much as I'm bitching about it, I'm not really being affected by it, at least not yet. Oh, look, there's a bunch of guys down here. Where'd they go? We were discussing whether or not, I'm not sure how to express it. We were discussing whether or not, it seems like every month there's a new thing that's happening where online business is concerned. And it's like, we don't want the... Yeah, sometimes I watch the mini-map to the point where I'm not watching anything else and I run right into shit. It's like bad. But yeah, we don't want the generic frustration, because I'm not, like I've said many times, I'm not being affected the way some other people are. But you also don't want the generic ongoing mild frustration to just one day blow up into not so generic, not so mild, just I'm done with this shit burnout. So
I need more time.
Well, I caught up, I guess. I don't know. Come on. It's not letting me remount yet. But we haven't decided yet what we're gonna do, but
I need time to do that.
because I've got plenty of fabric. I just gotta sew it up. I also have plenty of quilt ideas. It's kind of a catch-22 on that, because I could work on the quilt tops. I could work on the quilt top. Or I could work on everything except for the putting it together part, because it gets really fucking hot to deal with that stuff. So we will sort it out. I've also got other projects that I want to work on that take a little bit more time.
Your insolence is at an end.
Like tarot mats, stuff like that. Yeah, he's already dead. He's already gone. I'm still on normal mode too. I'm not, I haven't, Robert says, I haven't gotten super crazy. Yeah. Well, and there's still sewing that I want to get done. So it's not like, oh, all I'm going to do also, obviously I would do a lot more video gaming, but, and let's face it, this is more of a hangout channel than a, this was never meant to be, but wasn't. How do I describe it? It was never meant to be strictly a sewing channel. Sewing was just something that I was, seeing it at her show. What the heck? Oh, it didn't spawn right away. There's plenty of stuff that I do want to work on.
Yes, but not here. A place with a strong
If I take a summer break, it'll give me more time to work on that kind of stuff.
Success. We must go to the temple.
But we've got, the election just happened on Monday, Tuesday.
Meet me outside the temple. I will show you the way inside.
So that's just happened. And then we're waiting to see what the brand new, because Trudeau is out. We don't have him anymore. So basically our government, even though it's the same party, the government itself is brand new. Okay, where'd you go? There she is. Yeah, see? And it's like, I'm like, I don't want to do the political thing. I don't want to talk about this. I don't want to talk about that. But well, definitely let me take a break from that. Oh, yeah, Jenny says exactly. You can still sew just without the pressure. Sometimes new creative ideas come when you step away a bit, you know? And it's like, absolutely. Where do you, that's how I got the idea for the tote bags. It's like, oh, I'm taking a break from the sewing. I'm doing this, I'm doing that. Oh, hey, let's do tote bags. So, I mean, that's something I could do. Like, why am I running instead of riding? This is where I get distracted. Oh, I'm gonna kill all this stuff though.
I need more time.
I hope I activated the correct skill.
I need more time.
But, no, this is... This is a good time for me to take a break. Work on other projects.
This is a cursed place. Overrun. Move quickly.
Because, I mean, it is what it is. But there's a couple of ideas I have also for quilting. And I think if I do it right, I could make my quilting... One of the things I do with quilting is I want it to be quick. And then I figured out what I like about quilting. I get too bored / frustrated with the really, really fine stuff. But once it's simplified-ish, it's like, oh, this is a lot of fun. And then because I noticed that was something I was doing when it came time to put the quilt together. I was sewing through it way too fast. Not way too fast, but whenever they're doing the more complicated designs, the first thing they tell you is slow down. And it's like, but I don't want to do that. So there's some quilting stuff I could be working on, and if I do it the way I want to be doing it, it will. The fact that I am a little zippier than what I should be, won't be a problem.
Hopefully that would be worse.
But I think I figured out a couple. I don't know. I'm probably going to take the summer off. You know what it is? You just don't want to quit, right? It's like, I don't want to quit. I don't want to quit, but I don't want to let these minor. It's not so much that it's been a big giant whatever for me. Like I said, sewing's always been a side gig, so I've been very, very fortunate that way. But when minor frustrations just keep stacking up, that part ceases to matter. It's like every time I turn around, something fucking new is happening. Run.
We have found it. I can feel his mood.
Come on. Yeah, we found it. Hurry up. There we go.
Yes. Let us
See, even watching through a cutscene, I'm like, this is getting annoying.
Once I don the mask, I will attempt to make a connection with him. I must not be interrupted during the communion.
Am I supposed to be in the middle or not? Nope. La la la.
You think a mere banishment ritual can contain the Lord of Lies? I will show you the true might of Belial.
He is even more powerful than I thought.
Oh, duh.
I don't know if this will hold.
My presence in Sanctuary is already far beyond your power. I should have expected such arrogance from a visionary. You will know the pain of my wrath. Come forth, my minions. End these meddlers.
That is something else I like about this game. Now, for me, now Lisa is a little bit different, but I like when it's cutscene light. I don't mind cutscenes. Like padded the handcuffs. I could like make little padding sleeves for them. I don't think you could make them. My big, you know what my, well, not my, it's not like a huge problem, but my thing is that I already have like 4,000 tons. Oh my god. I already have 4,000 tons of regular quilting cotton, and I don't want to switch out to other types of material. Because then I will end up with more material than I will ever be able to get to. Oh, I gotta turn that on. There we go. Let's do that. La la la. Oh, she ran away. Yeah, this is, I don't know where she went. Oh, she stayed. I cannot tell you how many times I have, like, quilted handcuffs. I have an idea.
We were too late to banish him, but it wasn't all.
You know what I've seen lately?
When the connection was made, I felt Belial's.
I have been super thirsty for anything cold.
We can still prevent him from drawing all of Sanctuary into the realm of lies. But I need more time.
I just put like this. I put this in the freezer with half full of water. I should have done a regular bottle that I can put a lid on.
At my shop again. Mind your path, wanderer. Now that we have Belial's attention, nothing is safe.
I think I'm gonna have to double teleport here. There's a thing. It's getting more and more popular where people are just. It's getting more and more popular where people are just. Not applique. Well, it's kind of like applique, but it's a sloppier form of it, where they're just taking little bits of like. So I could do a little quilt patch, and then just cut out something in the shape of handcuffs, and then just sew it right on. I'm saying it wrong. Applique, you go all the way around the edge, really, really carefully, and it's like looks like a patch when it's done. And the stuff that I've been seeing, I've been seeing some really good ideas where what they usually do is they go around the outside edge, take a piece of fabric, cut it into whatever shape they want. They go around the outside edge, and then they come back and they go brrrr, like they do for patches and shit, where the entire edge is done. Only what they're doing is they're just going around. They're going around 2 or 3 times, and then letting the edge fray a little bit, and just leaving it. And I was like, I've seen a few projects that are doing that, and it actually looks really good. Okay, I'm not near anything that matters.
I expect you to believe that.
Gold, murmuring obols, all kinds of shit. Thorn Army. Let's see what I got here. Oh, I've already got that one, so just I don't think it's even going to do anything. It can now be used for tempering. Okay. That's actually a good one, but it's slower. I don't want bone prison. Nope. I'm gonna bite the bullet, and I'm just gonna break it down.
You can still use these.
Yeah, cut a shape out of fabric. Yeah. Okay, so what they usually do, it's called applique. This will be a type of applique. But what they do normally in applique is they go around the edge and tack it down, but then they come back a second time and they put a zigzag, a really tight zigzag all the way around to just really poke it down, right? What they're doing here is they'll take a piece of fabric, cut it to what they want, they'll go around it, they'll even like put stuff in it, like say it's got to look like a handcuff, right? Then I would take a round piece of fabric with a hole cut out, right? Then I would go around and around, and then I would fill in the details to make it look like a handcuff, and then I would just leave it. I might go around twice on the outside, twice on the inside to make it really solid. And you can do the same thing with witchy symbols, go all the way around, right? And then tack it down a little bit, maybe put lines going all the way to meet in the center or whatever. So they're basically like, applique is usually, so you take a star, you just baste it into place very, very lightly, and you don't go crazy, and then you zigzag all the way around. You could go through a shit ton of thread just making one or two items. But like I said, for this, you would do a star, you would go up and over and around your star once or maybe even twice, and then maybe do something. Yeah, I should. And you know what? Okay, this is wasteful, but I don't even have to use scraps if I don't want to. Okay, I would use scraps to decide what I like. I've got such an overstock of fabric right now, just because during COVID, I would go into the fabric store and they would have nothing. Nothing. Entire shelves would be emptied out. So if I saw something that I liked, I would buy extra. I've got fabric that I bought. I showed you the unicorn stuff I was working on, right? That unicorn fabric is probably 3 years old now. It was an older, because I mean, I paid. Well, that's one of the reasons why I'm not raising my prices, is because you know what? I'm just gonna. No, that's a time when I have to actually pay attention. I'm working on stuff that I don't have to pay attention to, because if I start doing if I start I don't want to do Shadow Blight. I don't know. I will get to it eventually. Okay, where's my next one? Oh, I want that one. But no, this is one of the reasons why I'm actually. This is another agony thing that I'm agonizing over. But one of the reasons why I've been able to keep my price increases absolutely minimal is because some of my fabric I bought a while ago and then saved it, because the way COVID made such a supply and demand problem that I had to buy in bulk just to have fabric in the house. There was a couple of points where I was like, this might run out. Do you have a cutting tool that doesn't? I have an AccuQuilt right there. Right there, that's my AccuQuilt. If I find a design that I like, I can literally buy a die that will churn it for me. So, like, I can do 2.5-inch strips. I don't think I've got a star right now. No, I don't have any star right now. But, what was I just doing? Oh my god, I was just doing a thing. I gotta go down here. I gotta go back to Witchelina's place too. Oh, I need more reputation for the thing. Yeah, we found my new project is working on the more artsy fartsy stuff. Anyway, back to pricing though. This is another conversation that we were having. I can still do it, I guess. But one of the reasons why my price increases have been minimal is because I was buying fabric. Not, I don't want to say in bulk. I don't know how much. I guess in bulk is relative to who you are and what you would buy it for. But like, I would buy. Oh, this is really cool fabric. I'll buy 10 yards. I would buy like 5-6 yards at a time, because I would go in and only have like 4 or 5 fabrics to choose from anyway. it's like, yeah, I better get it while I can, because they were just, everybody was making masks. It was crazy, right? So some of my fabric I've had in the back for 2 or 3 years now. And the prices then were not fucking awesome, but it's still cheaper than what the prices are now. Does that make sense? And because of, we face directly into, we get no sunlight on this. We get no sunlight here at all. So we are facing, there's no risk of fading. Okay, what am I doing here? What am I looking for? Oh, I just wanted the town, didn't I? Anyway, I gotta do a bunch of those. What's this? It's expiring in 7 minutes. Oh, let's go to that one. Anyway, one of the other things that we were talking about was a permanent price. If we, no matter, depending on how the tariffs turn out, I should be able to do we haven't figured it out yet. We've just been talking about it. It was like looking into ways to do a permanent price reduction in the shop.
At least I can put
So we're gonna see but that's we can't even have that conversation until we know what stuff's gonna be. This is what's like, it's minor irritation that just doesn't want to go away. Where's the gate? There it is. Oh Jesus, get me to this one. Anyway. But yeah, so okay. I'm just making conversation at this point, but I could sacrifice some fabric to the cause, is what I'm saying. I've got a fairly decent stockpile of fabric. So
I need more time.
There we go. I don't know why. I just get off on breaking everything when I come into these. Oh. I don't know why. I kill my minions. I don't even check on them. I'm down 1 on my...
This place reeks.
There we go. It's just down here, right here. That tells me how many minions I've got. Golem is easy because he's like right there. Anyway, yeah, this is the thing though. This is the mind of somebody who's just do too much thinking, not enough of anything else. But yeah, I think I found my new project for the summer. And using my quilt as you go method, which is fun and exciting, I can make individual I can just make individual patches, and then when I get enough, just put them together into a quilt. But if I make my individual patches 20 by 20, if I make my individual patches bigger than usual, playing, gaming, and talking sewing, like how much of a senior moment do you fucking need in life, right? Anyway. Oops, he's over here. Where is he? There he is. If I put them together into, yeah, I'll do that. Makes me invincible for a little while. If I put them together into 20 by 20 patches, then anything that is particularly awesome, anything that turns out particularly awesome, can also be set aside as a reading cloth. I can perfect the technique. I can perfect the technique, turn the practice pieces into a quilt, and then save the good stuff. But anyway, come on, where are you? There you are. You're up. I just ran past the door. Well, Jenny and I were just chatting about, there's an applique technique I've been seeing where instead of, you know how an applique, or maybe you don't know, but they go around the edges and they just fill in every little gap, right? where they kind of do it rough. They kind of do it rough. Sew it down enough so that in spite of the fraying, it's not going to come apart. And then make designs and patterns and all sorts of stuff out of it. And I was just saying, I could do that. I could do that. Practice on it, doing designs and patterns or whatever, and just do them in big enough blocks that when I get enough, I can do a quilt as you go project, turn it into a quilt. And I could also, as I get more and more practice, do the more complicated pieces as 20 by 20 and focus on stuff that would be good reading levels. Or both. Now, we were also talking a little bit about you and I talking about whether or not I should take the summer off. I don't know, it's kind of hard to describe. For me, it is 1,000% a first world problem. I'm in a really good position where what I do at the shop is side gig. That's not what I want. There it is. Let's go for the biggest splitter. Oh, okay. Gail said, I'm gaming now after going to a boat show earlier. Hey, wait a second. Was that the one you were talking about a while ago? Wasn't it the one in Toronto or something? Yeah, that's what we were saying. It's priming me for an unnecessary burnout. Because it's a side gig for me. It's just frustrating to be constantly butting my head against this. I really feel for what, I've said this before. There's people that are doing this because it's their primary income. I really feel for them. But okay, so did I not get it? Oh, I gotta go back to the tree again. I mean, I really do feel for people who rely on the online income. You and I are very fortunate that way, but yeah, I've got a ton of fabric. Okay. This is dumb. Sometimes the GPS sets itself up automatically for you. It's like, oh, go over here. It's like, I can just do that. Oh, the London one. Oh, ew. I lost my excitement for the Toronto one after seeing one workshop using AI images to advertise. Ugh. Not my idea of fun.
It is done.
Okay. Let's do it.
Always back.
Where is it? There it is. Affixes can be applied to... Oh, that's what happens. Affixes... Yeah, now I can put it on boots and amulets. Okay. Got Moni again. Yeah, I don't like that AI thing. Oh my god, do you want to hear what happened last weekend? Oh my god, it was like... I was like... so cringe. So there was a local witchy market, and Lisa had a ton of decks. It was like a witchy flea market. So it was all like, hey, blah blah blah, prioritize rehoming your used stuff. It was like that, right? So we took Lisa sells and trades her decks, right? But she doesn't do that with mass market. And there's some of the indie decks that she doesn't do that with either. So basically, she's got boxes of... She said she had a couple of boxes of decks. So we went ahead and we did this show, right? That's fine. And we show up, and it was fun. It was It was actually a lot of fun, and there was no problem there. It was a very successful market. It was Port Moody Witchy Market or something like that. Okay, begins in 10 seconds. Let's go do one. So anyway, so we're there, and that's fine. And so this was a witchy market that was setting up for the first time in that new location. It wasn't their first market, but it was their first time in this location, right? And a person from a competing market shows up with this thing going, oh, blah, blah, blah. We just thought we'd stop by and let you know that we're having a market of our own in a few months. It was the exact same kind of market. It was the exact same kind of market, focusing on, gently, kind of yard sale style, right? Please note this is a flea market. Please note flea market prices. So it was an identical competing market, and they're like they walked around this market, and it was, pardon me, it was like we're just kind of like going, oh my god. Yeah, the artistic applique. You know what? I've been wanting to get into applique. I really have. But applique, and again, I am in too much of a hurry, and I know it, and this is one of my faults. It's like I want to do it quickly, but this applique style that I've been seeing doesn't rely on speed. It doesn't rely on going back and sewing down every single edge. It's gonna, once it's on and done, it's gonna be a little sloppy, and that's the whole point. So it's like I want to do it. Anyway, yeah. So it was it was cringe. It was totally cringe. It's like what? We didn't say anything because it was our first time. It was our first time vending there, and it's like I don't. But yeah, and apparently they were, this market used to be at a different location, and the location closed, so they moved. So there was some sort of an overlap in the who's who of things. But yeah, it was like, and yeah, I think there was a backstory as well, though, because, I think there might have been I don't know. I think there might have been a backstory. We heard a couple things. Nobody seemed concerned. So it's like, okay, not our business. That's fine. But it was like the fact that you showed up at this market to try and get attention onto your market guarantees that we will never be willing to vend at your market. It was like, it just seemed weird. And they were going around. This market. They weren't even handing out anything. They had one little poster thing that they'd put in one of those plastic, like an 8x11 note, and they put it in like a notebook sleeve, like the kind you put in your binders in high school. Oh, we just thought if you want to take a picture of this, it's like okay. It was a fun market though, and we could not believe it. It was fucking crazy. So Lisa shows up with, enough stuff to make me want to kill her. But that's a whole separate conversation. Anyway, apparently it was implied that we probably had like the most successful table. Because Lisa gets a huge... Oh no, it was totally off-putting. And yeah. It was it was like gross. But where are we going? What am I doing again? Oh, I'm opening up that next thing. Whoa, there's a treasure chest. Gotta be a loot whore. Always be a loot whore. But anyway, yeah. It was very off-putting, but we did really well. Lisa had way too many decks. Like the mass market, whenever she gets because she'll buy decks, she'll get given decks, whatever, right? But with the mass market decks, because we're in Canada being Canada, there's no point in even trying to offer them up for trade online. It's just cheaper. Like, it costs more in postage. So she's had this box with like way too many decks. How many decks did you say she brought? Like 40 decks or something. It was crazy. But yeah, we sold most of them. Got rid of most of them. So that worked out really well. Oh, and I took the grocery bags. I took a few things because over the years there's been different. I don't even want any of this stuff. I just wanted the location. I don't think. Oh. I don't use bone spear. Oh, I'll take it anyway. I might change my mind just for funsies one day. Yeah, well, no, we weren't downsizing. We were not down. Yeah, but it was totally weird to advertise that way. And, yeah, it was like, okay. But yeah, this was and this person had a relationship, but this person knew, the people that were running it. This one. So it's like you're coming in trying to snipe business. Well, it's not even snipe business. This was a $2 admission and $35 to rent a table. So, and we made like $800. It was like crazy. But
My savior.
so I took the grocery bags that I'd made, and we also picked up paper bags. So that people could either have, people could have a paper bag if they needed a bag. If they bought a couple decks, they could have a paper bag. But if they wanted a reusable bag, then they were just there for funsies. I sold like 4 or 5, something like that, which is not bad. I didn't expect to sell anything. And we also had some tarot bags and stuff that
My savior.
like some of Lisa's, Lisa gets a deck, I make her a bag, and then she decides that she doesn't want the deck anymore, so now she's got an extra bag, that sort of thing. So we took a few of those, not a lot, but we took some. And what else? Ooh, that was kind of cool. Oh, we have a greed shrine, that's why. Sometimes these greed shrines trigger stuff like this, so it's like, yes, let's just get lots and lots of money, and it should put a big blast of gold up when it's done. Oh, let's go, let's get this guy untied. There we go. I love greed shrines. All the gold. Let's go to the corner and look out. There we go. Yeah, I think I'm a little bit overpowered. Yeah, no, it was really nice. It was a really nice for sale. She had a bunch of mass markets, so they were very popular because she was only selling they said yard sale prices, so she was only selling the like, we're talking mass market and decks that is just not worthwhile trying to sell them online. Just because, she didn't want to throw them away, hadn't gotten around to turning them in there's a couple of witchy bookstores that she could have sold them to, but it just wasn't worth it. But yeah, there was also a few decks that were worth a little bit more. And she's like, well, I might as well bring them and see what happens, right? So she sold a few decks for like $25, I think it was. I forget what all she did, but yeah, it was. Oh, get the card key. I really need to up my difficulty level because it's getting a little too easy.
I need more essence.
Then again, I got to be able to. My attention is so split that I need to be at a slightly easier level anyway, or I'm just gonna. Hey guys, watch me get killed 400 times. There we go. Yeah, most of our decks were $5 to $10. And we did take a few copies of we had some promo not promo, but we had some copies of Sassy Dragon and
My burden is too great.
what else? We sold a few of those too. We sold them for a little bit cheaper because we only had a few with us. So we did that. What we got going on here? It looks like I need 523. Nope, I'm still gonna do it. I've got to figure it out. This is something cool too that you can do. This is something cool that you can do in this game. Is you can leave a dungeon and come back. As long as you don't leave town. I need that portal. La, 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 la. You can't do this with every type of dungeon. I am just gonna do the thing. Looting is so easy. But yeah, so I did really well at that. That could be something to look forward to. They only do about 2 a year. This is why I wanted to be able to recognize that portal again, so I go into the right one. Because if you go into the wrong one, you lose access to your dungeon and you get screwed over and can't go back in. Anyway. Uh-oh. Okay, it looks like I'm finishing this dungeon and then my you-know-whats that make noise and sleep on the floor. If they know I'm talking about them, they will, I'm just hearing that kind of noise that makes it sound like they're going to start making noises at me in a minute. What's going on? What do I need? Oh, slay all the enemies. There we go. Oh, wait. Nope, she was just snoring.
I need more time.
That's what I like. But I will say, I'm a huge fan of the way you can customize everything about how you play this game, what skills you want, what skills you like. That if you have even the most minor of hand issues, this is a perfect. If you like gaming but have the tiniest of hand issues, this is the perfect game for that. The original Diablo, you had to purchase and carry around the town portal in your inventory. You know what? This is the first time I've ever this version is the first time I've ever played Diablo. I think my kids used to play it. How sad is that? Oh, I think my kids play it. Okay, where am I going here? Oop. Got Hell Tides. Let's do Hell Tides. Yeah, my kid... No, wait. I'm not sure if the boys ever played Diablo. I know their friend did. That is pretty sad. It's like, oh yeah, I know their friend did back when they were like, 8 or 9 years old.
The demons think to frighten us with their
Yeah, okay.
storm, but we know better.
Oh, there's a quest.
The reins belong to us.
Nah, I don't care. I just want to kill things. Come on, let's go over here. I don't know why I did that. I gotta get back off to... Oh no, I do not. Yeah, I think I found my... I don't know, I think... I haven't... I don't know, I'm agonizing. You know what it is? Because I'm agonizing because I already took a break from the shop once already this year. Well, at the last time there was a postal strike, I took a break in the shop. And from the looks of it, I'm gonna be taking another one for the same fucking reason. That's the part that pisses me off. It's like they never sorted out, and this is a Canadian government issue. They never sorted out the last fucking postal strike, so now we're stuck waiting it out all over again. Yeah, this is a fun one. This is nice. Like I said, I have been playing one game or another forever and ever and ever. God, since before the kids were born. It's like 30 years, at least. God, I remember when Atari was the coolest thing, you know?
I need more time.
It's funny, I'm trying to build this character around the Bone Storm, and I never remember to trigger it. Aha. Now I'm just gonna sit here. Everything's happening like off screen. Do 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 do. Again, like, look at this. How automated can you get? Of course, if I was using the computer controls, I'd just be sitting there. Yeah, I remember Pong. We never had a Pong controller of our own, but I remember a couple of my friends had it and playing it. I'm not sure why they're not, there we go. If you've got a really good area of effect, that siphon is just simple. Just stand in the middle. Stand in the middle and go crazy. Whoops, 74. I need one more. I need one more, then I can open that chest that's sitting right beside me. 76. There it is. Yeah, oh yeah, I built everything for my minions. And then when I get to level 60, I'm at level 50 already. When I get to level 60, then I can open up my Paragon board and really power up my minions. I just need to decide how far into the... There's an area called Pit of the Artificer, and you can't access it till you're level 60. And I got to level, I think it was 105? No, 100. I think I got to level 100 in the pit.
I need more time.
I don't know what just hit me.
I lack the required essence.
Oh, there's a baleful, What's that? I just heard a noise. I don't know why I'm... What is this one? Oh, slay as many enemies. There we go. 6 waves. Yeah, so... Diablo and sewing. I think that's going to be my summer. I also got 30 seconds to go. Yeah, I am way overpowered now because I've got 30 seconds to go, and I'm already on wave 10.
I lack the required essence.
Hundred and two aberrant cinders. I can go open a chest. Just going over here. Oops. I don't need. Yeah, I'm gonna open it because I keep forgetting to open them. Stand right here.
I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet.
Come on. So when you're in this area, you find things, and every now and again they'll just give you some. Mostly they'll just give you a little bit of loot, and every now and again something happens. Oh, there's a Hellborn.
I'm not ready yet.
Oh, it's a good thing it speared me, because then I got away from all that. Come on, get over here. Mini boss.
I need more time.
Oops, that's... Okay. Oh, the Helltide just ended! Oh, I forgot to keep an eye on the time. That was all me. That was 100% my fault. There we go. Okay, what time is it? Oh, it's almost 4 o'clock. Okay, I said I was gonna do the you know what with the you know whats, the floof monsters, and I should probably do that. Ah, I don't like this one. You gotta stand on the obelisk. Oh, I suppose it's better now. You have to stand on the obelisk until it triggers it, because you can't really move around much. I always suck at doing them when I'm not. When I'm playing any character that doesn't have a minion, I totally suck at it. Come on, come on. There we go. Yes, I must appease the floof monsters. It's funny. I tried to invite them to move about. If I say certain, they understand certain words, and if I say them, I'm gonna have. But I tried to do that this morning. I was like, "Oh, hey guys, let's do it," and they're just sort of standing there going, "We haven't had breakfast, no," and they just stood there looking at me like, "What's wrong with you?" Anyway, I'm gonna go appease the fluke monsters and get everything set up so that when the wife comes home, we can just play the games and not worry too much about life. And, no, I always forget. There we go. Do you guys see it that way? Oh, cool. I want to try one thing. Comments. No? I have no idea. Okay, I will. Wait a second, wait a second. Well, that's what that was supposed to be. I thought that was too big. Is that why? Okay, that's interesting. Let's see. I don't know. No. No. Sorry, I am saying goodbye. I am saying goodbye. They're being quiet for a minute, and I realized I forgot to text. I forgot to look at something here. There's a whole bunch of toggles and stuff. Okay. 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 Yeah, thanks for hanging out with me, guys. I'm going to get going. I will see you all later. And for anybody who is concerned that I'm suddenly turning myself into a gaming channel, I'm just a hangout channel, and sometimes I'll be gaming, sometimes I'll be sewing, sometimes I'll be doing other things. Anyway, I'm probably still going to be mostly sewing. Once the first week of binging is over, I'll probably settle down and be more normal about the gaming. But anyway, I will see you guys later. You guys have a great weekend, and I'll see